We're live outside the Passaic County Jail. Okay, on Marshall Street. And earlier, we received some very disturbing news from a parent of an inmate that there are inmates here who have contracted COVID-19. This particular parent spoke to her son. She could tell that he was distressed, and she has not been able to get much of a response as yet. I will say this, Councilwoman Mims did reach out to her, and we're waiting to see what comes of that. But you guys know there's also a lot of other parents who have gotten in touch with us since I posted that particular post earlier. And so we need to know what they're going to do to ensure the safety of the inmates that are in there. Because I'm hearing that inmates who have COVID-19 are being placed with other inmates and so forth. So you have the opportunity for a super spreader event. We know that these buildings are old. There's no ventilation there. The conditions of the jail are not the best. And to top it all off, when you're dealing with COVID-19, it makes the situation altogether worse. So we're just out here today to call attention to what's going on. Let me see if I can bring on. Let me see. One second. Okay. All right, so we're out here, man. And we need to make sure that things are being done correctly here. And we want to make sure that they are aware that we know what's going on in here, and the conditions need to be straightened out. I mean, you have a patient there with COVID-19, and I've had COVID-19, so I know what it can do to your body. It's nothing to play with. And do they have systems in place in here to help treat COVID patients? Because what I'm hearing from parents and from family members is that's just not the case. Okay? Are they doing everything in their power to make sure that inmates who contract COVID-19 are being properly taken care of? Are they doing this? And from what I understand, that's not happening. So something needs to be done to make sure that the inmates that have contracted COVID and that want to receive medical attention can receive medical attention. It's very important, man. It's very important. Nobody should have to go through suffering with COVID-19. Nobody. No one should have to deal with that. Okay, so we're here to make sure that something is done. That the health department, either with the city or with the state, comes in and makes sure that the inmates who are suffering from COVID-19, who have contracted COVID-19, are properly taken care of. Because it doesn't seem like that's happening based on the conversations that I've had with family members and friends of some of the inmates that are here. And you know me, I have to be the voice for the voiceless. And the voice for those who either don't have a voice or their voice is not being heard. I have to be their voice. That's what my calling was, to be the voice for the voiceless. And that's what I'm here to do today, to make sure that this is brought to light and that some remedies are brought to light and some issues, or this particular issue, along with probably several other issues, are brought to light. Okay, but especially this. Yep. How's it going?
Already, yeah.
Oh, ready? So that's why we're here right now. We just want to make sure that the inmates that have contracted COVID-19 are properly taken care of. How's it going now? That's what's going on right now. If you have a loved one here that has COVID-19, if you have a relative here, inbox me with their information. And if you do have an attorney, I suggest you reach out to them as quickly as possible, because COVID-19 is not one of those sicknesses that you can ignore. So if that's the case, please let me know, man, because this is not acceptable. We got to make sure that if there are any inmates with COVID-19, that they're being properly taken care of. Okay? It's important. That's why we're here. That's why we're out here. We want to bring attention to this. Okay? That's why we're here. So share this video. We wouldn't plan on being out here too long today, but share this video. Again, if you have friends or loved ones that are suffering from COVID-19 and are currently housed in this particular facility, reach out to me so I can connect you with the right people so you can make sure that things are being properly taken care of. Okay? Reach out to me. It's going to be very important that you reach out to me. Also, Councilwoman Mims, she's also working with the undersheriff right now to try to get some things done. So you could either reach out to me or reach out to Councilwoman Mims, and either or, because I believe she's working with the undersheriff now to try to get some sort of resolution to this. So you can either reach out to me and I'll connect you to her, or you can reach out to her directly. Okay? But we have to make sure that this is taken care of today. There has to be some movement today. Okay? So that's going to be all for now, but I will be back on later on. All right.